I want to talk to you about the most important decision you can make as a business owner. The decision trumps every other decision in your business. It determines how fast your business will grow, how many clients you'll get, and how much money you'll make. It determines how stressed you'll be, how hard you'll have to work to succeed, and how quickly you can make a big impact in your market. My favorite part of this decision is that it opens the doors to you seeing who you really are. This decision reveals your true potential to you and supercharges the power of your gifts, talents, and skills. And it sets you up to leverage the most amazing marketing strategy on the planet. I hope you're starting to see how this changes everything for you. Right now, there is a marketing revolution happening in our industry. This new way of marketing and the powerful approach that I'm going to tell you about in just a moment can generate much better results for you and make a huge impact on the people you're trying to reach. Plus, you will love the strategy so much that you might even get addicted to marketing, which is always great news for your business. Hi, my name is Milana Lashinsky, and I've been there. I went from being a music teacher and knowing absolutely nothing about business to creating $1 million coaching company that I run from home. And I get to serve thousands of people around the world. In this video, I will reveal to you the one decision that made it all possible for me. It is so simple that even if you're just starting out, you can still get amazing results. It is also the backbone of most successful coaches, speakers, and entrepreneurs out there. All those industry leaders that you look up to have made this decision. I'm not going to make you wait any longer. That decision is whether you will compete or collaborate in your market. Compete or collaborate. You need to be very careful about this decision because your choices carry huge implications. If you choose to compete, it means that you're taking a stance against the other options in your market. It also means that you're buying into the scarcity model of business based on lack and limitation. And when you do that, it means that your world gets smaller and that you have to figure out everything yourself. When I started, I knew I needed to promote myself. I remember reading this quote, "Without promotion, something terrible happens, nothing." So I bought every book on marketing I could find, signed up for every marketing newsletter out there, and started trying every strategy that made sense to me. I began publishing a monthly newsletter, wrote articles, submitted them all over the internet, attended networking events. I spent 3 months studying search engines and optimizing my website. I went on message boards every day and answered questions. I placed classified ads in other people's newsletters. I wrote free reports and announced them on dozens of websites. I spent hours every day promoting myself. After about 2 years, I was still making less than $30,000 a year. And I know a lot of people who are in that same place right now, feeling overwhelmed, doing a lot of different things, but not really getting the results they want. Does that sound like you? I know it can be frustrating and even scary because very often your survival depends on the results of your marketing. Most of us are working alone. We are solopreneurs, and that can make marketing really scary because it feels like it's you against the world, right? I had never owned a business before. I came from a country where business didn't exist, so I had no idea what I was doing wrong. The closest I ever came to entrepreneurship was making hat magnets out of potpourri when I first came to America. And this was when I realized that competition is a choice. Not only did I learn that it was a choice, I discovered that collaboration is 100 times more powerful, a lot more fun, and is the best way to eliminate stress and overwhelm. So this isn't simply a choice between competition and collaboration. It's a choice between struggle and ease, between lack and abundance. It's a choice between protecting yourself against the cruel world and living your passion in a big way that serves your mission. With what I know now, I just don't understand why anybody would choose lack, frustration, and struggle when they can easily choose abundance, ease, and flow. Are you starting to see what a game changer this is for you? When I opened myself to this amazing perspective of collaboration, I stumbled onto the most powerful marketing strategy ever invented. It is simple. It's been used by all successful entrepreneurs for centuries, probably for as long as business existed. Every top coach, author, and speaker is using it right now. It's so powerful that it could put you on the map in your niche market almost overnight and start getting your new clients, building your database, and growing your business faster than you ever thought possible. I'm talking about joint ventures. Imagine being promoted to thousands of people in your niche market. Instead of trying to find clients on your own, one person at a time, you tap into an existing database of prospects that someone else already built. Are you starting to see how this impacts how many more people you can reach and how much more money you can make? The very first time I did a joint venture with someone, I didn't even realize that that's what it was. All I knew was that one day I was a nobody, and the next day I had 100 people listening to me teach my topic on a conference line. I was blown away. You may be wondering how it gets even better than that. Well, I assure you it does, a lot better. The second time I did a joint venture, I added over 2,000 people to my database and generated almost $40,000 in 1 month. $40,000. I couldn't even make that much money in 1 year before. So I knew I stumbled upon something truly incredible. This was the way to turn my passion into a profitable business, and that was only the beginning. The more joint ventures I did, the more new joint venture partners would find me and want to work with me. Since then, I've been endorsed and promoted by some of the top movers and shakers in my industry. I built a database of almost 100,000 subscribers and made over $7 million selling my products and programs, all thanks to joint ventures. I've also taught thousands of coaches and service professionals how to get more clients, how to create products, and how to reach their business goals through the power of joint ventures. Sometimes it hits me that I started out literally at my kitchen table. I never even imagined that I'd have an opportunity to make such an impact on others. Most importantly, I've been able to transform my life and my children's lives for years to come, and that is amazing to feel such peace around money and my kids' future. Nobody in my family has ever owned a business, and everyone was shocked when I decided to quit my job. But I am so glad I took a chance. This is why the words American Dream have such a special meaning to me. My business has allowed me to buy a house of my dreams, pay off for my son's college tuition, and given him a gift of being debt-free after graduation. I was also able to fulfill my childhood dream of learning how to dance. I remember watching these kids dance cha-cha in a summer camp, and I was mesmerized. But I've always been a chubby kid and not very flexible, so all the Russian dance schools rejected me. They were only looking for champion material, and I certainly didn't exhibit any potential. But when my business started growing and I began having extra cash every month, I decided to finally sign up for dance lessons. Not only can I afford them, they can be very expensive, but I also have the free time to do this. It's been truly amazing to start dancing at 40, and I truly believe that the power of collaboration and joint ventures has allowed me to do all of this. Here's why. Joint ventures can completely simplify your business. I went from doing hundreds of different little things every day to just one. Joint ventures. There was a time when my daughter was just a baby and I would only have 1 hour a day to work on my business. I had to decide how to spend that hour. So I would focus on connecting with JV partners, which is another way to say joint venture partners, and finding ways to support each other. JVs have the highest leverage of all the marketing strategies out there. A single joint venture can result in dozens of clients and thousands of dollars in income in a matter of weeks. That's why by simply focusing on joint venture partnerships, you will actually start working less and making a lot more and doing what you actually love doing. So here's my big promise to you. By the end of this video, you will understand what a joint venture is, why it's so powerful for marketing your business, how it works, and how you can get started right now. Then in the next 2 videos in the series, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get dozens or even hundreds of coaches, speakers, and experts in your niche to joint venture with you every year. It may sound unbelievable right now, but it's just a matter of having a couple things in place, and I'll tell you what they are, and you'll be ready to attract many JV partners anytime you want. Later, we'll talk about where to find people who are eager to partner with you and how to get them to say yes. But for now, just remember that There is no such thing as a solopreneur. You cannot build a business alone. You want to surround yourself with people who have achieved what you want to achieve and who have built a community of those you want to reach. I noticed that some people in our industry feel very protective of their audience and their mailing list, but the most successful coaches, authors, and speakers are also the biggest givers. Every top coach supports other top coaches. They don't see their peers as competition or a threat. They truly believe that by working together, by collaborating, we all win. That's why they're so happy to introduce other experts to their community. Most likely you're watching this video right now because someone we know who cares about your success suggested that you check it out. Years ago, I was a classical musician. My life was very much about spending hours practicing on the piano all by myself, playing it over and over again, mastering that piece. And then when I started my business, I was working on the computer all by myself again. So I've always been sort of a solopreneur. But as I grew my business, I started to see that every success is a result of access to the right people. That's why joint ventures are so powerful. It's truly the fastest way to put yourself in front of your ideal prospects. It's the difference between a solo musician and a whole orchestra where everyone plays together, co-creating, supporting each other, and making a much bigger impact. All the things you're doing right now to get a client are probably very time-consuming and frustrating, and you may have been doing them for years. I know I had. What you may not realize right now is that dozens or even hundreds of your ideal clients are just one joint venture partner away. You don't ever have to struggle financially again once you start using JVs. You get more clients, sell more of your products. You can build a huge database of prospects who will later become your clients. You know you have something to offer, something incredible. You may be the one thing that people need to improve their lives, relationships, health. I remember years ago I was suffering from migraines. It was really bad. I had them 2-3 times a week for many years. And my neurologist had just increased my medication to the maximum dosage. And I was only 28. And I was terrified. And then someone suggested homeopathy, and it worked for me. I took the remedy and my migraines went down to about once a month. And I stopped taking all medication. This made me feel relieved but also angry at how long I had to suffer before finding a solution. Why didn't anyone tell me about homeopathy before? So you may have a solution to help someone end their pain right now, but people don't know about you. Being promoted by joint venture partners is the easiest way to get in front of your ideal clients, people who need your help right now. So I want to show you exactly what you need to do right now to simplify your business, absolutely fall in love with your marketing, and explode your reach and your income. You know, people look at me today and even some of my friends and they think, well, she's always been successful. She's always been making money. I could never be like her. And let me tell you, I had no idea how to run a business. I came to America from the former Soviet Union with a degree in classical music, with parents in their 40s and a husband with no English. I knew I'd have to start from scratch my life here. So for the first few years, I was on welfare with food stamps, learning English, going to college, working at a nursing home, and giving piano lessons at $6 an hour. My husband and I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment in a low-income neighborhood, and that's where all the other welfare people and low-income families lived. And the police made their daily rounds because of the high crime rate in the area. I was driving old cars which constantly broke down. I was really scared and wasn't sure how I was ever going to survive in America, and I was so tired of struggling without money. Can you relate where you just felt tired and hopeless and scared? Well, today I have a total peace of mind about money and about my future and my family's future. I live in a beautiful home. I'm driving a brand new car, so thankfully it never breaks down on me. And I feel completely blessed for the life I have now. My kids are 16 and 21, and they grew up watching me going from a struggling welfare mom to a $1 million business owner. The lesson of my story is that everyone starts from scratch. Everyone has obstacles. Everybody has reasons why they may not be successful. I never saw a computer in my life until I came to the States. I was a musician, but I knew that music wasn't going to provide for my family, so I decided to learn computers. For years, I tried to get rid of my accent because you can't do teleclasses or videos or live events with an accent, right? Then I saw Nida Cubain on stage, and Nida is a Lebanese immigrant who came here at the same age as I did, at 18 years old. He has an accent, and he's one of the top motivational speakers in the world. He is the president of High Point University. His accent did not stop him. So everyone starts out with problems. Successful people simply decide that they won't be stopped from moving forward. I didn't start with a big list or line of products or hundreds of JV partners. I just decided that nothing was going to stop me. If you told me that I'd be running $1 million company one day, I would laugh in your face. And I did it mainly through joint ventures. So let's dive deeper, a little deeper into JVs. A joint venture is like a marketing alliance or creative collaboration between two or more business owners. JVs work like referrals. Your colleagues recommend you to their friends, customers, and subscribers. But here's why joint ventures are better than referrals. There's no money exchange in referral marketing, so people are not really motivated to refer clients to you. And you have no control over how many referrals you'll get and when. So it's like word of mouth, totally unpredictable and unreliable. With joint ventures, you have total control over when you decide to get new clients. And because partners get commissions, they are highly motivated to promote you. And the results are much better because of that. The most important difference between getting referrals and being recommended by a JV partner is that usually a JV partner recommends you to thousands of people at the same time, which is huge leverage and the reason why so many successful people use joint ventures. A few years ago, I got a phone call from a guy by the name of Rich Gurman. Rich has been a successful coach since 1999. He has done over 18,000 coaching calls, and at this time, he was running a very popular coaching program and wanted me to joint venture with him. He's had a great business for many years, and when he's not working, he can usually be found on the ocean off the coast of Laguna Beach, California, paddleboarding with dolphins and whales. After just one conversation, we decided that the simple JV between the two of us was not enough. Instead, we did something much bigger. We became full-out business partners. Here's what happened. I asked Rich, how do you get your clients? And he said, with joint ventures. How about you? I said, me too. How did you build your database, your mailing list? And he said, with joint ventures. How about you? And I said, me too. Why doesn't everybody do that? We had a good laugh, but then the aha moment hit us. Why don't we create a community for coaches, authors, and speakers who want to collaborate and joint venture with each other? So that's just what we did, and it's called the JV Insider Circle. We get together every year, hundreds of people in the room, and everyone walks away with JV partners. We also started a database of all the people who want to do joint ventures. So it's like really a portal for anyone looking to collaborate and support each other in marketing their business. It's really cool. I'll tell you more about this community in the next few videos, but one thing is clear. Everyone who is anyone in their niche used some form of joint venture marketing and collaboration to build a following and grow a profitable business. Joint ventures work for everyone. Rich and I have seen life coaches, relationship coaches, copywriters, chiropractors, financial consultants, healers, book authors, seminar leaders, executive coaches, image consultants, weight loss experts, and many other types of professionals use joint ventures to grow their business. Most JVs are very simple. People ask me all the time, do you have a joint venture agreement template? And I say, I don't have any. Every joint venture is different, but the truth is that 99% of the JVs are so simple, they don't require any written agreements or paperwork. They're very low risk. Usually you have nothing to lose, and they happen very fast. You could connect with a JV partner today and then start getting clients literally next week. That's because they endorse you. A trusted referral is way more likely to turn into a customer than if they find you some other way. You may also end up as friends with your JV partners. In fact, most of my JV partners are also very dear friends. We hang out, have fun together, we call each other if we need help. These are very special relationships because we're all entrepreneurs and we sometimes understand each other better than even our own spouses. That's one of the feedback comments we get from the members of our community, that they have found lifelong friends in their JV partners and they no longer feel isolated as a work-at-home entrepreneur, and we love hearing that. Now that you're seeing how easy this is and how quickly things can shift for you, are you starting to get that you already have what you need to step into the exciting world of joint ventures? Let's talk about how a joint venture works. There are 3 simple steps to doing a JV with someone. First, a JV partner shares your free resource. It could be your free report, video, webinar, teleseminar, or even a free consultation. Your partner usually sends an email of introduction to their clients or contacts in their database. What happens next is those people who are interested sign up for your freebie. So now you have their name and email address. The next thing is where you actually get a client and make money. You follow up and you tell them about your product or service that can help them solve their problem. You can do that either by email, by phone, by leading a free teleclass where you educate them about your topic, and then you talk about your offer. And of course, if they buy, you pay your partners a commission. And if they don't, you pay nothing, which is why joint ventures are so risk-free. This is one of the coolest things about JVs compared to traditional advertising methods. Businesses pay thousands of dollars to get the attention of potential clients. They spend a ton of time and money trying to get in front of their ideal target leads. But with joint ventures, you pay nothing until you sell something. It's basically free advertising. I have put thousands of people into my coaching and training programs this exact way, through being endorsed and recommended by a JV partner who had the right audience for me. Your ideal JV partners are already talking to the audiences that are hungry for what you offer. Do you see the power of being endorsed this way? Now, you may be thinking, wait a minute, aren't these people my competition? Why in the world would they want to promote me? Why would they share my products and services with their customers and subscribers? Wouldn't you take their business away from them? Those are the leftover thoughts of the competition paradigm that will leave you broke, struggling, and exhausted. The faster you leave those thoughts behind, the faster you'll experience abundance, ease, and connection in your life and business. Remember what I said about the most important decision you can make as a business owner? Choosing to live in the world of collaboration instead of competition? It's a completely different way of thinking and a different way of acting. It's a simple decision, but it's the one that you have to keep making, and you have to back it up with action. If your thoughts are yes to abundance and collaboration, but your actions are yes to scarcity and competition, your actions will win. This is especially game-changing in the coach, author, speaker space. Your JV partners are usually business owners and service professionals just like you, and they're marketing to the same target audiences as you are. There are many reasons why they would be happy to promote you to their community. Because they get commissions, so they make money. Because they like what you offer and they want to be of service to their people. Because they feel good about introducing a helpful resource. Because sharing resources makes them be seen as a trusted expert. Because they like you and want to help you. And because they are hoping you'll introduce their products and service to your community one day. Can you see how a competition mindset would instantly kill their motivation to partner with you, no matter how amazing your products and services are? There are many other reasons why someone will promote you to their audience. For example, I asked our members to share why they promote other people, and here are just a few of the responses I received. I love recommending the right tools, teachers, and resources, from Meredith. I truly care that my community and clients get the best possible resources, from Ashley. I promote other people to my community because I really want them to get amazing results, from Stephanie. I promote others because they offer a unique perspective and content that I believe will help my tribe, from Tammy. I promote people who offer services and products that complement what I do. I can't do everything and no one can do it all. This is from Elena. You can see a trend here. These business owners really care about their clients. They're coming from a space of service, and they know that collaborating with their colleagues is the way to help their community. Do you see how different this is from beating down the doors to your clients through all the other marketing methods and simply being introduced directly to your target audience? And how different this is from constantly worrying about competing with other coaches and experts in your niche. This is why joint ventures are known as the ultimate shortcut to a successful business. You could ditch all your other marketing activities, which is actually what I have done, and you will probably still generate more income with joint ventures than with any other strategy. Now that you know the importance of the decision to collaborate instead of competing, decision instead of the compete decision. Sorry, making some comments for me. And the power of joint ventures to completely transform your life and your business. I am going to invite you to make the decision that will begin to change everything for you. Will you choose collaboration even if you don't know exactly what it will look like yet? Will you choose to believe in and act from the perspective that everyone wants to support your mission? Will you choose to live from your passion and expand it into the world instead of playing small to protect yourself against competitors that don't really exist? Will you stop hiding in the shadows and show us how amazing you are? If you do, I can promise you one thing. You will see possibilities that are right in front of you that have been invisible up until now. You will discover a new world that is excited to support you in reaching the people hungry for your best work. A year from now, you'll look back on this moment and thank yourself for putting big things in motion that couldn't happen in any other way. This choice is yours and no one can make it for you. Are you willing to step fully onto the world of collaboration, support, and abundance? I hope so, because we've been waiting for you. I'm going to give you some homework today, but before I do, if you found this video valuable, I'd love for you to comment below. My partner Rich and I read every comment. Specifically, if you could share, what was your biggest aha moment? What made you think differently about your business? What new possibilities are you already seeing for creating an amazing future of collaboration? Anything you want to share, we would love to read your thoughts. Okay, so here's your homework. I want you to start thinking about who would make a great JV partner for you. Start putting together a list of people that you would love to collaborate with, and dream big. These could be your peers or big names, people that you've been watching and admiring in your industry, and now you'll be able to partner with them using the information I'm sharing with you in these videos. And we would love to see who your dream partners are, so go ahead and post their names below the video in the comment area. I hope you can see that joint ventures allow you to leverage other people's communities, share your message faster, and make a lot more money. You can do many different things to get more clients and grow your business, or you could do the one that's proven to work for every business owner at every level of growth. I started with doing small joint ventures. Someone would just send out an email about me to their clients. And now I do massive joint ventures with multiple JV partners at the same time, which has taken me into 7 figures. In fact, when Rich and I joined forces, we turned our idea of creating a community of JV-minded entrepreneurs into $1 million business with over 500 awesome members in just 9 short months. So you can start where you are, get your first JV partner, get your first 5 to 10 clients that way, and then connect with more JV partners and continue to grow. In the next video, I'll talk about how to approach potential JV partners and actually get them to support you. The right JV partner can refer dozens or hundreds of clients to you in a matter of days, so it's totally worth it, but you need to get them to say yes first. About 10-15 years ago, online JVs were formed within minutes. You'd send an email offering commission and people would promote you. Today, it's no longer working because most people delete such emails. So in the second video, I'll talk about how to get JV partners to start sending you clients next week. I will also show you how you can get a lot of JV partners to promote you all year long and virtually guarantee that a JV partner will say yes. Potential JV partners are everywhere, but Rich and I found a way to bring them all together in one place, in one community, which makes it so much easier to connect with the right people, people who are already thinking collaboration. I'll also give you some specific examples of joint ventures so you could start seeing how it might work for you. For now, go ahead and post your comments below, share your biggest aha moment, and I will see you in the next video.